Yeah, just really great point there, Brian. I mean, look, it's so important, guys, that you move quickly and you don't let fear stop you. Because especially if you're doing this for the first time, it's scary as hell. It's a very scary process, and you have to go through it regardless. Everyone gets scared, okay? The more you do something, the more you face your fears, the more the fear disappears. And especially if you've never done this before, you've got procrastination kicking in, you've got self-doubt kicking in, self-confidence issues, thinking, am I good enough for this? Can I really do this? And that can actually, completely disable you. It can actually stop you in your tracks and stop you putting the stuff out there. But believe me, guys, everyone goes through it, and the only way you can get through it is by facing it and actually doing it. Get something out there. And I always say to someone when they're kind of fussing over a marketing hook or a bit of sales copy, trust me, a bad sales letter or a bad hook is better than no hook, because you will learn. You put it out there, you see what doesn't work, and then you can actually iterate and make it better. It's actually an iterative process. You've got to make iterations as you go forward. No one goes out there, very few people go out there and blow it up the first time round. You don't go and make a bit of power content and do 7 figures in your first, 6 months. It's an iterative process. You go and you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. At the end of the day, what we're showing you is the blueprint in the system to follow, and you put it out there, you get feedback, and you make another one, you make another one, you make another one. I don't care if it takes 10 goes to do it, you will get there eventually if you don't quit. So do not let any disheartening things stop you. Don't let your own fear stop you. Just push yourself forward, and you will get there. And just trust me, people are scared of different things, fear of failure, fear of what other people think, fear of what people, looking stupid or getting it wrong. This is totally natural. Embrace it. Learn to deal with it and focus on speed of implementation over overthinking things. Get the process dialed in, get it checked, get it out, okay? So, James, on that point, tell me what's been happening with you. Tell me something positive, James, that's happened with you over the past 7 days since we last spoke.
Well, I'm going to call you a psychic because you just touched on exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, and that fear thing, I just, my program's $4,000, and I just keep looking at it. And for me, it's like I know I can land 10 clients. I just need to, and that's what I've been doing is, I've been doing a lot of, in the mornings, I hop in the sauna, I listen to a lot of affirmations and positive affirmations, and to believe in myself. And because it's like, and I know I'm speaking for a lot of people out there, it's like, okay, I'm going to be live on Facebook, or not live on Facebook, but there's going to be a video out there. I'm going to be spending $50 to $100 a day towards, marketing this. And that fear is, I can't tell you, I'm thinking, well, should I put this on my personal?
Scary, isn't it?
Scary as hell.
Here's a question for you. It's a serious question. So the fear comes from what people will think of you, right?
Exactly.
Now,
Absolutely.
Who is the person that you care, that you will think, that you care's opinion about the most? Who is that one person, or who are the people that you're so afraid of showing yourself to? Who is it?
Local people that are just in the community, and
in the community. Who? Who is it? Who is it? Who in particular? Who actual person? Who is it? Think about each person.
People that have burnt me in this community, and we just unfriended them, and I just feel like if they saw me out there like that, they'd say, oh, when they see me in person, they'd be like, oh, they'd speak of the video or something like that,
They'd speak of the video. Who really cares?
Yeah.
Really. If you think about each individual person, who really cares? Because if they got the guts to go and do it, because most people, right, in their lives, they stay in their comfort zone. The easy thing to do in your life right now is to keep yourself to yourself, pipe down, and never do anything. But here's the thing. Yeah. When you're, I heard Tony Robbins say it wonderfully. When you're 85 years old in your rocking chair, will you be thinking, damn, I wish I'd done that? Will you be full of regrets, wishing you'd done it? You lived a comfortable life and you're there, you're rocking. You never achieved any of your dreams. You never achieved any of your goals, all the things you set yourself to do. You're 85 years old. You're going to die. We're all going to die one day.
Right.
Like, what does it matter what these idiots think? There's horrible people in the world. There's nasty people. And it's probably something that happened to them in their past that holds it down, so I don't really, think bad of them for it. It's just the way it is. But you can't let their opinion then affect your life and what they think, because what's the worst that's going to happen? They're going to be jealous or think, oh, he looks stupid, look at he sounds. Who cares? Who really cares?
Right.
Because when you're living on the beach in your lovely house with your wife and you're smiling and you're happy, who really cares? People don't think as much about you as you think they do. People don't really care. They may be the off comment here or there, but really, people don't think of you as much as you think they do. Their opinion really doesn't even matter, but they're not even thinking about you right now. Like, think about all the things going on in their lives that they're worried about. You're like 0.000000001% probably of like a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, in their whole life,
and the way I look,
you're irrelevant to them. Doesn't even matter.
I look at the positive that I'm going to do for other people and break them out of a job they hate, and how I can affect their lives and make their lives better. And that's what the belief and
very important.
Excitement.
Focus on the market.
That's what drives me.
Who you're helping. Right. Who are you really talking to? Because I've seen a lot of people mess up their presentations because they're talking to like their friends, and they're thinking like their friends are watching. Talk to the people you're genuinely going to help with your message. Say it with confidence. Say it with clarity, because that's all that really matters at the end of the day. People, think of all the celebrities you look up to, all the famous people, all the people. They get slated too. People are like, the guy's an idiot. Like Tony Robbins.
Right.
People are like, he's an idiot. Oh my God, what a joker. Oh my God, he's such a moron. Do you think he cares? Yeah. And he has his fans. There's always going to be fans and haters. Haters are going to hate. They are. That ain't going away. Yeah. But you're going to let that affect you, let that stop you, make a decision. But at the end of the day, things move anyway, whether you're fearful or not. Take action. It ain't never as bad as it is. When you actually start doing it, you get so comfortable, you won't even care. Believe me. Makes no damn difference.
I believe it.
Makes no difference.
I believe it.